And welcome to Make an Impact Mondays with Lori Joy. I'm your hostess with the mostest, self proclaimed. Love having you here with me today. Welcome, welcome. So, every Monday at noon Eastern, I go live here and I help online entrepreneurs, online course creators, and network marketers, right? Using 5-day boot camp. So, when I am live every Monday, I am talking all about finding your people that you offer, finding your ideal clients, bringing them in quicker, and upping that revenue in your business. So I always love to see who is with me so I can acknowledge you and say hello in the comments. All right, we're set up. Okay, Monday Live. Today is really exciting. I'm always fired up on a Monday talking about these types of topics, but we're going to talk about how to tap into your passions for maximum profit in your business. So, Linda is waving from Florida. Hello, Linda. I bet you it's a nice sunny day there. Today it's pretty gloomy and cloudy here in Canada. And although we're getting rid of our snow, I am nowhere in the heat wave that you are. So, hello, Linda. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Yvette. Welcome. It's from Texas. Oh, we're out of the deep freeze in Texas. And hopefully you're back to your heat wave there, Yvette, and all is well with you. In Canada, we were definitely thinking about all of the Texans as you were going through that deep freeze and pipe bursts and energy outage. So blessings to you, and I hope all is well. All right, today we are talking about tapping into your passions so that they directly correlate to your business. We're going to tackle the question, what makes some organizations or people more innovative and influential and profitable than others? So if you're often wondering, I think I'm doing all the things, but I'm not having the return in investment in my business, maybe there's a disconnect here, and today that we can fix it. Good morning, or good morning. I was trying to get good morning and Nicole Reed all out at the same time. My Launch It Livers are here. I can't wait to um, dive into this more with these ladies. That's what we do in Launch It Live Academy. So what's happening is if you aren't aligning your business with your passions, then your business, I'm afraid, is going to be short-lived. It really is. As a coach and as someone who leads women through boot camps to getting to those 5-figure repeatable launches, I'm all about here asking and getting these ladies to think about their big vision, right? Whoa, you get your weather. You're on Wednesday. Linda's going to get her weather back, and I'm going to get snow. Why do I live here? All right. So if you aren't aligning your business with your passions, it's going to be short-lived. I've already mentioned that. And the reason I say that again is because you are going to be here for the long haul. If you're starting a business and you're serving others, you are going to be in your business for a long time. Longevity and consistency is something that we really need to connect with in our business. You will hear me talk about this nonstop because what will happen is some of you will start your business, and if you continue to be consistent with your business, someone is going to find you at the beginning of your business journey. Someone's going to find you maybe 6 months into your business journey. Somebody may find you 6 years into your business journey, right? And you might be thinking, or these people might be thinking, they come across Nicole or they come across Yvette or they come across Linda and they're like, where have I been? This woman has been in business all this time, has all these followers, and I'm just now getting to see her and what she does. And so I really want you, today's not about consistency. I've done lives about that, but today is about aligning those passions, staying here for the long haul and having a bigger vision than just your program if you're an online course creator and or your products if you're a network marketer, right? So you've heard this old adage or this old saying, choose a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life. Who has heard that? Just let me know if you've heard that in the comments before. Because running a boot camp, in my opinion, and that's why I talk about them all the time and run free boot camps on how to set up your very own 5-day boot camp for your business, it's the best way to get in front of your ideal audience. Develop a relationship with them, and for you and them to see if working with each other is going to be something that they want to do. If you don't have that alignment in your business and you don't have that alignment in your program or your network marketing company, then your boot camp is going to be less effective and then perhaps result in no sales. There is a lot of people out there running boot camps and not having that return on investment. And sometimes what it is one, you have the wrong audience in front of you. And two, that goes with your messaging. But the other thing is that you're not coming through with a big enough vision for people. And what happens is people can get behind an idea and a vision. It's hard for people sometimes to get behind a program and a product. So let's dive in. This is why I think that maybe there's a disconnect or you're not getting the return that you want in your business. So let me break it down kind of in three ways that you can go out today and change this in your business and overhaul and start getting the return on investment that you want. So one is having a long-term, and I've already alluded to this, kind of bigger version, a long-term game over a short-term one. Okay? What you want to think about, right, in your business is your long-term game. Instead of making the quick few sales or the quick few dollars in your business, which is short-term, right? We kind of want to engineer and backwards design what we're going to do with our people. So I don't feel right if I don't have my whiteboard, so I'm going to bring it in. So what we want is long-term. What we want is big vision, right? So you have a product or you have a program that offers a solution, right? And I talk about this often. When you talk about your solution on repeat, you start to bring out your ideal client, okay? That's a given. That is a given. So if you don't have your ideal client in front of you, it's about your messaging and your marketing, okay? And if you need to fix that, just go back and start talking about your solution. But what I want you to start to think is of backwards design. So as a teacher and university professor for years and years and years, I have run every single lesson that I teach this way. I start with the end in mind, and then I go from there and I engineer to what I want to start to teach. So in our business, sometimes we skip right to the front. We skip right to the front and we think about our program, right? So if you're an online course creator, you think about the course that you have, you think about the hours of video they're going to get, you think about the live Q&As they're going to have in your business. You're thinking short term, right? That's something you're preparing for your people and it's short term. Those of you that are network marketers, sometimes you start and you're thinking about your products. And that's where, and I know you can't see this because this is too far down on the whiteboard, but I'll refer to it. You start to think short term and we go right to the beginning. So you often think, okay, I'm an online course creator. I have an online course, or I want to have an online course, and I'm going to start right away, start talking about that. This is where there's a disconnect between your solution and your ideal client. Because an ideal client is someone who wants to take action, but they want to follow someone who has a bigger vision. Someone who has a bigger vision can hold space for a person that doesn't have a vision themselves. Okay, and I'll get to that. But what you want to start to do is engineer and backward design the outcome that you want, right, from your business, right? You start with your $1 million business idea, And then you work your way back to how you will begin to build this big vision for yourself, how you want to build the entire business experience from what you want as the owner, right? Or the experiences that you want to give to your clients, to the time that you want to spend in your business, how many hours a week do you want to work, to the charities that you want to give back to. You have to start with the bigger vision. And sometimes that means we have to just take a quick step back and do some evaluating. But I know that in the end, having been part and been selling online programs for 10 years and being part of network marketing for 10 years, I know that if you just quick to the chase, get right to the start, get right to the products, get right to the program, you're going to lose the people that you want to have in your business. So for example, if you have a bigger vision, say for what you want to do with your network marketing business, then you're going to start to find the people who want to follow the vision with you. And when you have a vision, a higher vision, those people will follow you, right? If you start to just talk about the product, people lose the luster, right, with the product. They're like, okay, I've bought it. Okay, I've used it. It was fun at the beginning, but now maybe they forget to use it one day, or a week goes by and they forget to use it. You can start to actually draw in your business builders when you have a bigger vision. When you have a bigger vision as an online course creator, right? Then what you want to do is start to cast that vision for other people. So if your program, like mine, changes people's business, I don't want to just talk about 5-day boot camps, right? What I want to talk about is 5-figure launches on repeat for the entirety of your business. I want to talk about legacy and philanthropy and giving back. And that's who I speak to. People who just want to one-off a boot camp and then not do it the next month and then maybe do it 3 months from now, that's not the person I want to work with. And so I speak to that elevated vision, right? A well-designed and thought-out business is going to outlast the flash in the pan business. You don't want to be the business or the leader in a business that goes to the quick buck and the short-term win over the long-term, big vision, multi-million-dollar business vision, right? So if any of you have read Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why, has anybody read that that's watching either live or on the replay? Let me know. He tells a story about 2 automobile car manufacturers, right? One has a man on the assembly line and hitting the corners. He actually has like a rubber mallet and he's hitting the corners of the car doors on the assembly line. And he's doing that so that the car door will fit properly. So he's banging it where it's not fitting, and he stands on the line and he does this. Where the other car manufacturer seamlessly designs their cars, and his job is eliminated. The mallet guy is eliminated. That expense is not needed, and the car fits perfectly, right? The quote from the from the book says, "This may keep things plugging along, but it's not the best approach. The most successful organizations don't need mallets. They build their companies and their products according to a blueprint. They make things by design and not default," right? And so sometimes we have to think of ourselves as that automobile maker, where some business owners decide to hammer doors into place, others start with a flawless design, right? And that's why we do a boot camp blueprint in the 5-day challenges that I host, because I want you to have that bigger vision. I want you to have it so that the people who don't have it inside of them can latch onto your vision and go the extra mile with you. All right. So the second thing I want you to think with is take the time to align your why with your why before you begin. Okay. So lots of us will hear in the entrepreneurial space, What is your why? Some people will often say, well, I do it for my family, I do it for my kids, I do it, for all these different reasons. So how do you do this? How do you start with your why? So for those of you that are in network marketing and have thousands or hundreds of thousands of others who are selling the exact same product as you, how are you going to differentiate everyone else, right? You have to build a brand around you and your big vision so that you begin to attract the people that you want inside your business. You have to decide upfront who you want to work with. You have to decide who you don't want to work with, right? And you have to decide what types of people you want to attract in your business. So are you going to lead by example, or are you going to just follow in line? Are you going to start with your why, or are you just going to jump in and hope to figure it out as you go? Before you start to begin to attract your ideal clients, right? You had better make sure you've decided who that person is. So most of us want to work with people who are action takers, people who are looking for a solution that you offer already, as opposed to someone that you have to convince, right? Somebody who's already on the path, looking for a solution that you offer. Someone who has the same goals and vision as you, someone who is coachable and open-minded, right? That's who we're looking for. And I've heard of, and let me know in the comments, any of you, have you ever done an ideal avatar, right? Where you pick the name and find where they hang out and what their favorite drink is and what color hair is, all that stuff. I'm not a big fan, because I just want to think about who I want to work with. We want to get away from someone who is, you have to coerce or bully them into selling the product, or always dragging them to see the possibility. Someone who's just in it for the short term, someone who doesn't want to buy into the bigger vision. If you don't have the bigger vision, it's going to be very hard for you to bring people along for the long term. Hi, Carmen. Hi. Right? So that's why we talk about the why. Start to think about who you want to work with. Right? Are they a go-getter? Are they like you? Are they trying to pay a bill? Are they trying to change their life through your program? Are they tired of being stuck and are finally ready to invest? Those are the people that you want to attract to your business. But if you are not clear and you just want everybody, then everybody is who you're going to get. And trust me, learn from my mistakes, right? 10 years of doing this. You don't want everybody in your business. You want to tell some people, I'm sorry, I'm not the coach for you. Or I'm sorry, right? I'm not the person that can take you on this journey, right? Carolyn, okay. So let's talk about, we're thinking long-term. We're thinking big vision, okay? We're thinking about the end in mind. Where do we want to bring, say, these people in 6 months, in a year? What could be possible for them if you have a group of dedicated people in your network marketing business who look to you as their leader and want to have that bigger vision, right? So what happens is you have inspiration versus manipulation. Okay? So you have inspiration versus manipulation. Many people or programs or people in business, right, without a vision for the bigger impact, may begin on their journey in their business manipulating versus inspiring people to become part of their business. And that's not to say you're a bad person. That's just the tactics sometimes that are taught to us, right? In order to get people into our business, let's give them a reduced price to join, or a certain promotion, or maybe there's fear tactics or peer pressure. The problem with this is you don't create loyal long-term fans or clients. Only inspiration does that. And I'll refer back to the bigger vision. What is the bigger vision you want for your business? And some of us think, okay, I have a program. I'm just going to get it out there. I'm going to put it out there and I'm going to talk about the program and I'm going to talk about the solution and I'm going to take everybody. And I really encourage you to just take a breath. Just take a breath and think about the kind of people you want surrounding you in your business. I often talk about, right, we go to a job to work with people we don't want to. Right? In our own business, we create the people that we want to work with, right? We do that. We bring in people. And some people want to work with me, and I say, I don't think it's a good fit. And I'm very upfront because I've had that experience in the past where I just took everybody, and that's not what we want, right? So the problem with this is you don't create, like I said, long-term fans or long-term clients. And inspiration comes from someone who shares their why. When you share your why and your bigger vision, that inspiration comes through. And your audience will hear that in your message, and you will post it in your posts, you will talk about it in your lives, right? What inspires you to do this? Why do you want to have a network marketing business? Why do you want to have a program that brings people to 5 figures? If I dive into all of that, it gives me shivers, it gets me verklempt, right? What I can do for women in business that was never done for me right off the hop excites me. It excites me, and I share that passion as often as I can. So this is where you are at a point in your business that you are sharing your big vision, your why, your ideas, because people can get behind that. Sometimes the product or what you are teaching becomes the byproduct of your leadership and big vision that you hold. And sometimes we have to hold that vision for others, like I said, because they don't have the vision themselves. When I first started on my journey, it was very much what this product could do for me. And then in my network marketing business, and then it started to change about what it was teaching me about me and the journey I was on and the person I was becoming so that I could lead others in that journey. That's the real magic, right? So I want to repeat that. It's your message that you share using your products that will make you stand out in your niche or in your business. When you hold a big vision and you look for people to link arms with and go together on that vision, that's what will make you stand out in your network marketing business. And that's what will make you stand out in your niche as an online course creator, right? So I want us to all take a step back today and think about, when's the last time I shared my big vision with my audience? When's the last time I shared my inspiration for what I do with my audience? Right? Because people and products, it's a fleeting thing, right? I've been literally taking my products every day for 10 years. Right? And I have lots of products that I incorporate on a daily basis. But some people aren't like me. Some people will take a product and a month later that's it. So what you can do to inspire your people to stay with you longer, to buy into the vision, to buy into the network marketing business, to buy into the program, is to start to share your bigger vision, your why. Why are you doing this? It's not to sell products. It's really not. Is it to have a better life somehow? Is having a better life mean paying some bills? Does having a better life mean changing the lives of others through your teachings and your expertise and your passions? If so, then you'd better get out there today, ladies, and start sharing that with everybody, right? Because remember, when you inspire versus manipulate, and I don't mean you're out to manipulate people, I mean just using different tactics other than inspiring, this is what happens. You have people drop off. You have people not show up. You have people who don't finish the program. So you want to inspire them and breathe that belief into them, show them the love, and let them know that you are the person that's going to take them there. When and if they link arms with you, you will take them to whatever that is. And when you put that out there, you won't have to drag people into the business. People will be saying, I want to come with you. When you do that, you won't have to like get in the DMs and be like, oh, you want to buy this? This is a really good deal, you know, blah, 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 blah. People will say, I'm in, I want to be part of it. And that's the difference. That's where the ROI differentiates. When you start to have a big vision, share your why, and inspire people, your business will last a lot longer than maybe it wouldn't without it. So I'm excited to hear. LaDonna, hi. It's your message that you share using your products that will make you stand out in your niche. Absolutely. For some of you, you're combining your online program with your network marketing business and products, which is beautiful, And once you have people who trust you and know you and like you, they'll continue to buy from you. They'll continue to be inspired. They'll show up to your events. They'll show up to your programs. They'll come to your coaching. They'll come to your lives, right? It's a beautiful symmetry. So I would love to know what your big vision is for your business. I would love to know how you're going to go out and inspire your people. I would love to know what your why is. And if you're not telling me in the comments, then turn around today and in a post or in a live or in an Instagram story or whatever, wherever you're on, wherever you hang out with your customers and your audience, tell them and get them to follow along and invite them to be part of the bigger vision that you hold, not only for yourself, but for them as well. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining. Those of you that were on the live, thank you, Carolyn. And those of you that are watching the hashtag replay, I can't wait to get back in here and see what your why is, what your big vision is, and who